Welcome back to Autoscope, where horsepower meets heart-pounding storytelling. If it rolls fast, breaks boundaries, or redefines engineering, you'll find it here. Subscribe now and step inside the machines that shape the future. This isn't just another hypercar. It's the kind of machine that doesn't ask for permission, it takes it. The 2026 Bugatti Bolide isn't made for roads a broken bar, it's made for legends. Born on the racetrack, raised by innovation, and sculpted for the edge of physics. This is the story of Bugatti's wildest creation yet. And today, we're tearing it down, inside and out. The Bolide first shocked the world in 2020 as a one-off concept, a car so extreme, it made the Chiron look tame. But now, in 2026, Bugatti has done the unthinkable. They brought it back with production-grade firepower, limited to just 40 units. This isn't evolution a broken bar, this is pure revolution. But where did it come from? And what has changed since the prototype days? In this segment, we explore the DNA of the Bolide, how it started as an engineering fantasy and how relentless public demand turned it into a carbon fiber reality. We'll touch on Bugatti's design philosophy and the decision to green-light a car that defies traditional limits of street-legal dreams. At the core of the Bolide lies a monstrous heart, an 8.0-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine. Yes, the same iconic power plant from the Chiron, but tuned, tweaked, and unleashed for the track. The 2026 Bolide pushes out over 1,600 horsepower, revving with unmatched aggression. Paired with a featherweight chassis, it delivers a power-to-weight ratio that no production car has dared to attempt. In this depth dive, we discuss technical breakdown of the W16 engine, the upgraded intake and cooling systems, new lightweight turbo architecture, power delivery curve and torque response, how Bugatti engineers pushed this engine beyond normal limits all while ensuring reliability on a closed circuit. The Bolide doesn't drive through air, it slices through it. Every inch of its design is a masterclass in aerodynamic insanity, from the massive X-shaped tail fin to its adjustable rear wing. The Bolide generates over 1,800 kilograms of downforce at 320 kilometers per hour. That's enough to invert the car if flipped upside down. We'll explore the revolutionary air scoop and X-design lighting, ground effect tunnels and their Formula One inspiration, active aero systems that react in milliseconds. The iconic X design has both function and form. Step inside the Bolide, and you're not in a car, you're in a cockpit. No luxury stitching, no infotainment distractions, just raw function. Carbon fiber bucket seats, a racing-spec steering wheel, and digital HUDs designed for track telemetry. Here's where you become part of the machine. We cover interior layout and driver positioning, safety harnesses, FIA-compliant features, minimalist dashboard with maximum data, race-oriented control panels and fire suppression system. The Bolide weighs just 1,450 kilograms. That's supercar territory, yet it carries a powertrain that dwarfs almost anything on four wheels. This section breaks down titanium fasteners and aerospace alloys, 3D printed parts that reduce gram by gram, magnesium wheels and carbon suspension components. The secret to its featherweight design and how it makes the Bolide accelerate like nothing else on the planet. Brace yourself for numbers that feel like fiction. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 2.2 seconds. Top speed, electronically limited, but capable of over 500 kilometers per hour. Laps Le Mans in 3:07.1, no 1/4 turbogearing lap times expected to rival full-blown LMP1 racers. We'll compare these stats with the Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus, Koenigsegg Absolute, and even Formula One benchmarks. Bugatti is making only 40 units of the 2026 Bolide. Price, a cool $4.3 million, and every one of them is already spoken for. We'll talk exclusivity, who's buying the Bolide, how Bugatti selected its clientele, ownership perks and track programs, why Bugatti insists the Bolide isn't just a car, it's a collectible time capsule. The Bolide isn't street legal, and that's on purpose. It's designed to live on private circuits, on test tracks, and at elite motorsport events. We explore why Bugatti chose to skip homologation, track day experiences Bugatti will provide, FIA compliance and the Bolide's role in motorsport development. Is a road version coming? Bugatti's official statement. The Bolide isn't just a car, it's a message, a final statement of combustion engine greatness before Bugatti pivots toward electrified performance with Rimac. In this final chapter, we reflect on how the Bolide symbolizes the peak of ICE hypercars, the W16's final roar before retirement, what this means for Bugatti's electric future, how it stacks against EV monsters like the Rimac Nevera and Pininfarina Battista. The 2026 Bugatti Bolide doesn't follow rules, it rewrites them. It's not a car you'll see in the wild, not one you'll hear on the street, but in the rarest corners of the automotive world, at dawn on a private circuit, under the eyes of engineers and dreamers. You'll know it's real. The Bolide is a war cry for purists, and a closing chapter on one of the most glorious engines ever built. If you love this deep dive, smash that like button, share it with a fellow car fanatic, and hit subscribe so you never miss our next story. This is your channel name, where machines come alive. Until next time, keep driving the impossible.